Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Bally Spring. This is by Irish Connor, Glenger Boy, and Ear Agri Modding, I believe is what I'm saying correctly. This is 672.97 megabytes to download. It is for PC and Mac only. And this does show, it showed up as a new mod in the mod hub, but this is version 1.2.0.0. So I'm assuming that they had it released on a different website, and this is its mod hub release. That's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Let me know down in the description if you know something different, or down in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to read some of what they wrote about the map because it is very long. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of it, some of the features and stuff like that, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the map. So it says, welcome to Bally Spring, a fictional Irish map based in the west of Ireland with 172 fields, mainly grassland with some arable fields. There are 10 farmyards to choose from. Highly customizable map with all buildings, walls, hedges, fences, and yard clutter, etc. removable. Note, once you start in either farm manager or start from scratch modes, you do not own any of the land, so you won't be able to interact with any of the objects, etc. until you purchase some land. All gates in the map are open by default. This is to allow access to the fields, etc. To complete contracts, to complete contracts, you can only open and close the gates that are on the land you own. This is a compromise, so the gates can be sold. The open animal pastures in the map have a placement marker to show the size when placing. After placement, this marker needs to be manually turned off by walking up to the sign, left clicking on your mouse. The features on this map, custom animals such as bulls, calves, goats, ducks, and more. The goats will give you goat's milk. To collect the goat's milk from the pasture, there is custom versions of the in-game Lizard MKS-8 and MKS-32 liquid tanker in the shop. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit because there's a lot going on here. Holy smokes, yeah, there is a lot here. Okay, custom cattle breeds such as Hereford, Jersey, Charolais, Simmental, plus base game Holstein, Swiss, Angus, and Limousin. Multi-terrain angle, Maze Plus mod supported, Animal Grazing mod supported, Enhanced Animal System mod supported, Mud System mod supported, Custom Traffic, Alien Gems left-hand drive traffic pack installed, Irish numbered plates, Disturbed Simulation seasonal growth plan with grapes, olives, cotton, and sugarcane removed, Relight installed, custom sounds, custom NPCs, collectibles, road network built in Blender. All hedges have collisions. The collisions can be disabled by pressing O at the workbench in the shop. Removable hedges, walls, fences, etc. Press O at the object to remove. Productions and sell points. Precision farming ready with realistic soil map. Most things only work once the land has been bought. Animal styles, etc. Due to the amount of pre-placed animal husbandries on the map, the more animal husbandries possible mod is required to make all the husbandries functional and enable additional husbandries to be placed down. Happy farming. If you find any bugs with the map, please report it to Ear Agri Discord server. To keep up to the date with the map and future projects, please join the Ear Agri Discord server. Credits reference the contributor tags. If there is anyone we forgot to mention, apologies. So there we go. And then there are, if I scroll down a little further here, there's several change logs in here for what was updated, but changelog 1.2 does say initial mod hub release to confirm my suspicions there. And then there are 5 required mods: the more animal husbandries possible, as mentioned above, the slurry buying station, the self-made cowshed, the self-made pigsty, and the sawmills pack. So there are several required mods which will download on map if you install them. Now, so I'm going to make a couple just disclaimers here before we get too far into this. This map, we look at the map here, this map is big. It's a large map. I'm going to try my very best to show off as much of it as possible, but I will miss things. I am not going to buy all the farms and show you everything on every farm. We will take a look at all of them. Airborne, but we're not going to go ahead and probably not. Actually, you know what? I might. Well, no, that's going to add a lot. So I'm not going to purchase all the different farms. There's 10 different ones. We're going to focus on what you get in new farmer mode, and then we're going to focus on all the other features on the map, or all the different aspects of the map to look at those. So just be aware of that. I'm not going to focus too much on showing off all of the different farms and everything like that. Now, there is a lot of grass on this map. You can see that is the amount that is grass, and the rest are arable fields. Now, obviously, you can plant different things in the grass fields if you'd like to, so that is an option. In new farmer mode, you do own this chunk of land here and this chunk of land here, which is kind of the peripheral area. So you do own both of those, which is nice. So just be aware of that. Yeah, so we have these kind of fields down here, one arable field, and then the rest are grasslands down there. And then on our farm, we have self-made cowshed. If I can click it, we have a water tap, farm silo. We have a house right there, and then we have a chicken pasture. So, yeah. And there are some vehicles, looks like, down in the vehicle shop. We don't own them, so we can't use them or anything like that. But, yeah, so the goal when I do a map tour is to give you a feel for the map, not to go into extreme detail on it. So that's just always my goal. And you can see, as they mentioned, sugarcane, cotton, grapes, and olives are removed, so you can't grow those on the map. If we go down here, I don't know if we turn seasons off if they'll work, but I don't believe they will. We do have one added product, which is the goat's milk there. We have a lot of equipment, which we'll take a look at in the store in a second. We start off with $100,000 in new farm mode, no starting loan. We did hit a little bit of a water cost for our animals, just because I fast forwarded the time a little bit to get us closer to noon. And that's because we do have some animals in here. So we got billed a little bit for their stuff they got going on. So it looks like we have 6 chickens, 20 calves, female Holstein, and then we have the heifers there as well. I'm not going to also go into a ton of detail on the new animals in here as well, just so you guys are aware. Down here, we do have contracts in the fields we do not own, no production chain starting out. 100 collectibles to be found on the map, and you're good to go there. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to just adjust a couple things, and then we should be good to go. So, starting farm, here we are. We have our dog right here, it looks like. We have a sleep trigger right here, which is nice. We're going to go take a look at the rest of the farm here in a second, which is kind of, if I open the map up here, it's kind of off actually over that way, isn't it? Yeah, I see some stuff over there. So one thing I should take a look at real quick, if we go in the store, if we go in our animals, others I'm assuming is where, oh, interesting. Oh, sheep, there we go. There are, the custom ones are in here, so you can see sheep are in, or no, that's sheep. We already have sheep. What am I thinking about here? Go down here. Those are all the cow sheds. Horse pasture there. We have the pigsties in here. I don't know if you can place down additional of the custom animal pens. It doesn't look like it. So that was one question that I had that I wanted to answer for you guys, but it does not look like we can do that. So we can't place down like goat pens or, I mean, what were the other ones we had up here? Let me scroll back up to the top. We had goats. What else do we have? Yep, goats, ducks. And we have bulls and calves. So the ducks, I don't know where they're at, or the goats where they're at. But yeah, so you have to use the pastures that are built into the map. There you go. We do have our field, a couple of fields. We have one field right there. That's a grass field. That's ours. And then just up behind the house, this is a grass field. It's ours. And I actually really like the grass on here. The grass looks really tall and nice. I actually really like that. So I do like the look of that. But yeah, let's look at the store and see what our starting equipment is. So we start off with a Massey Ferguson MF5S 145. We also have a Massey Ferguson MF3670. We have a Deutz Fahr Topliner 4090H harvester with a grain header for it. And then we also have a header trailer as well. We do have a Kloss Carrot 140 TD trailer. We have a small seeder, small sprayer, fertilizer spreader, does not do line, slurry tank or digestate tank. We have a mower. We have a tedder, small windrower. We have a baler, front loader. Then for front loader tools, we have a silage cutter, round mill fork, and manure fork. And that is all of our starting equipment. So there we go. Let's walk around on our farm here. So if we go, and I'm trying to think out how we're going to get into here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be around this way. Yeah, so here's the entrance right here to our farm area. And again, everything should be sellable. So there's a nice little collectible there. But, and I can't, I think there, based on what I read, there was triggers for it, but some of it might be demolishable. Yes, I can't demolish that in here, so there must be a trigger somewhere to get rid of it. And again, I'm not going to be able to show off where all the different triggers and everything are. Just be aware of that. Some of our equipment's in here, which is nice. Sprayers in there. Fertilizer spreaders in there. Our cows are moving away. There's a little access to our grass field there. Slurry pit. Another shed here. This is not a bunker silo. Oh, no, it is. Never mind. I take that back. I take that back. That is a big bunker silo for us. Over here, we got lots of other stuff stored in there. And this is part of our cow pen. This is our silo over here. Another little collectible there. So that texture's rough. That was stretched a little too thin there. This comes out the back. It looks like a drive-through silo, but it doesn't really work like one it looks like. Cows over here. Where cows doing their thing, which is great. Yeah, let's walk right around here. Where we can put cows in if we want to. And we should be able to see all the different specialty animals in here. So there's a lot of different options for calves and everything like that, and bulls and the different breeds. So a lot of different cow options, which I think is really cool. Over here we have our manure if we want to get some out of there. And that's pretty much the farm for us. Get little decorative details and stuff like that. We might be able to... There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we could sell all the clutter if we'd like to. And it looks like, yeah, pretty much most things are sellable, which is nice. So, yep. But that's kind of a good look at the farm right there. But, okay. So looking at the map, where is our... Oh, vehicle shop's up over here. So we're going to hop up over to the vehicle shop, and then I think what we're going to do is drive down here, take a look at some of the stuff out here, head up along this road, and then end out over here, and then do a flyover of everything that we missed. This area is actually kind of isolated up there, kind of interesting with that farm up there. But you can see all the different little farms are indicated by circles on the map. So I guess we can use that forklift if we'd like to, but these tractors we cannot get in or use or anything like that. But it does say we own them, but we cannot get in them or anything like that. So store here, repair trigger there, broken down harvester there, field trigger here. Where's the actual store itself? We go inside. Oh no, we can go around here. Ah, that texture looks, that hurts my eyes. Look at that texture. We can go in here and we can buy just a pickup truck. It should be, yep, there it is. Now, is there a... I think that's how we have to get out that way. I don't see another... I don't think any of that opens up as a gate. That's something to note there. So over here we have a few things. For one, we have ourselves our fuel trigger. We also have a biomethane station, electric charging station, and a water tank. Water tank's back there. Biomethane's there. There's actually a... I mean, can we use this? Oh, look at that. You can wash your car off while you're over here too as well. I didn't see... Oh, there's the electric charging station right there. Okay. There's all that there for us. Kind of a one-stop shop place right there. And BJ's down the road here, so we will want to go look at that. A lot of you guys will probably end up using the BJ at some point or another. I'm in the incorrect lane. There we go. And there are collisions on the hedges, but you should be able to remove the hedges by cutting them. So how that works, I can... This one actually might not be one of the ones you can remove. I think you can remove... You can remove them, according to at least what we read. There should be little areas you can cut in there using a chainsaw. Remove them. Got some bunker styles in here. Big BGA area. Pretty compact though, to be honest, but it's got a nice yard. It feels like all the space is used. Some BGAs I feel like just have massive yards in it. Just seems almost unnecessary how much space is in there. But that one I like the layout of that one. See, there's traffic. Some of these hedges or these bushes are a little overgrown too. Left down here. Oh my goodness, and traffic going down the road like that. That's from Alien Gym, I believe. And then left-hand side, right in there, we have ourselves the Bally Spring Inn sell point. And now what we're going to do is flip around and then head out this way. So we'll just back into the inn. And try to get out of the way of this front loader cruising along here. But I like the tractors going about the road. That's kind of nice. There's a little ATM if you wanted to use that. Fastest tractor here. You're cruising for this road, that's for sure. Yeah, really cool. Actually, looks like there's quite a few tractors on the road, which I like. I think that's pretty unique. Unique feature there, and they're holding up traffic as well. Oh, goodness. Do these guys not have collisions? Oh, they just don't for the front end of them. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, and then down here on the corner, we got a couple other points of interest that we'll stop and take a look at. So, in here, right-hand side, where we're at, we have the Bally Spring garage sell point and the debris crusher in there. If we go forward just a touch, left-hand side, just back there, you can see it. We have the Bally Spring spuds. Now, up over here, we have the carpentry and sawmill, but I'm not sure how to get there. So what we actually think we'll do is we'll kind of cut over there, see how... From their perspective over there, how you're supposed to get... Oh, maybe not. Can't get through. They might actually have... Oh, there's the road right there. Okay. So what we'll actually do, we'll just hop out and go take a look over there, because that'll cost us a lot of time if we backtrace ourselves all the way back down to there. Sawmill here. And the carpentry point as well. So I think this is going to be... That's a sawmill. It does say sawmill and carpentry, right? Carpentry. So I wonder if this is just all part of the sawmill. I'm not familiar with this setup here, per se. But this is just to sell wood. So it's interesting because normally the carpentry would be like a production facility. But that one is just a sell point that's labeled as the carpentry. Oh, I need to get back in my truck, which is over here. And we can just flip around. Keep heading about our way. That'd be a difficult sell point to get into there as well. Some of the roads and stuff are pretty tight in terms of space. See, the gates are open as they mentioned. But a beautiful map, a lot of good detail. Seems fairly realistic as well, so I like that. But it is fantastic. Looks great. Really well lit and everything like that. All right. Up here, left-hand side, just right in here, we have ourselves a little farmhouse. If we'd like to stay there, we can stay there. And then up just ahead, we have the Spinnery just up at the top of the hill. So we'll drive up there. And then once we get up there, we're going to loop. We wanted to loop up that way. So we might, I might actually put a little cut in. I normally don't do that on the map tours, but I'm going to today. So yeah, here's Spinnery, and big area here. You could build up here, build some more stuff if you'd like to. Put a tailor shop up there if you wanted to make some clothing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in until I get back to where we wanted to turn earlier, or where we'll want to turn. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, and I've just about backtraced my way. We came around this corner, so here we went straight, but this time we are going to turn and head down this way. This will take us a little bit further, and we're actually going to take a right. Oop, not here. I need to turn around though, don't I? This is not going to let me. This is not going to go well. Got some nice little chickens here. Sorry, driving over your hedges and such. This road is where we want to turn right here. Head up and out, I believe. Yes, this will kind of take us out along the countryside, and this will kind of bring us back into some other points of interest that we want to take a look at. Cruise along here. This is a dangerous speed for this road, probably. There's a farm up here on our right-hand side. Just up there, top of the hill. Some of this terrain is wild. So, honestly, that grass DLC, this is a really good map for it, to be honest with you. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right. Okay. Get down to here. Oop, nope. There we go. Loop around here. Finally, we're starting to get to where we have a couple other things going on. A lot of cows in there. That's crazy. There's a cow pasture just up here. It's the next point of interest, actually, on the left-hand side. Got the cows just here. I'm going to hop out real quick. Don't think... Oh, this actually is this ours? Yeah, this looks like ours. We have cows down there, so I'm a little confused here. Do we have two cow pens? We do. We have two. Okay, that checks out. So these are where the calves are. The female Holstein calves are at. So there we go. So that's our other cow pen up there. We don't own... Do we own that land, actually? We do. Actually, never mind. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Never mind. So that's kind of the top end of our farm here. But we're going to loop up this way. We have the sell everything point there. We also have the basically animal dealer sell point, and then we have the dairy up there. And then we'll do a flyover and call it a map tour at that point. We will see a lot of the farms as we're going airborne, so I'll kind of try to point out a couple of those as well. So there's a sell everything place right there, sell everything container. That car is cruising, and it's probably a little upset I was in the wrong lane there, so that's on me. All right, in here, animal dealer, which this looks really cool actually, and then the animal dealer sell point as well, which is right here. That's probably one of the coolest animal dealers I've ever seen on a map. I really like that. It's pretty unique. I just like that kind of little stadium area in there. And then in here, we have ourselves the dairy production facility. And that is everything on the map. So let's go ahead, take a look around. That looks absolutely gorgeous from up here. That looks beautiful. See all sorts of stuff. And then we have a farm down there. There's one of the farmyards there. Then up kind of in this little area, this little peripheral area up here, we have another farm here with some forestry next door. If you wanted to do that and extend your farm out, you could. Kind of a house under construction there. Another farm right there, another farm right there. So 2 more farms. The roads weave through. I love the look of the scenery. This is just beautiful, this map. BGA right there. Kind of the shop and the fuel area down there. Another farm down here. A couple more sell points down through there. Another farm out here. Another farm there. And then that's the spinnery up there at the top. Come through here, another farm right here. And then another farm right here. So plenty of farms, obviously, on this map, 10 of them. And then this is kind of back to where we kind of started our flyover. So center, we got kind of our area through here, which is consistent of, well, we have our, I think that's, yeah, that's where our cows are at. And we own this grass field. We own actually the water as well. And then we own this field, that field, and that field. And this is kind of our area through here. So that's kind of our starting farm, which is beautiful. But yeah, a lot of different arable fields and grasslands and all sorts of stuff in here. So this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Looks great. Looks amazing. But yeah, there you guys go. That is Bally Spring. Hopefully you guys liked this map tour. If you guys did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.